Hi, my name's Peta Stapleton. I'm a Gold Coast psychologist. I've had about 18 years experience in private practice, and over the years I've had a lot of experience dealing with issues like depression, suicide, and particularly in young boys and teenage boys, that type of population. My thoughts on the topic are that our culture as a whole probably doesn't encourage boys to talk about their feelings or emotions, and certainly school programs don't encourage that kind of thing across the board, let alone teaching kids how to deal with it. So we see in clinical practice, I guess, the offshoots of that, where young boys mightn't have an avenue, or they're punished, if you like, for externalising behaviours by being naughty or thrashing out. So they can tend to internalise their feelings, and that would present as something like depression. Suicide's another big problem, of course. Boys on a whole, unfortunately, are more thorough in their attempts to suicide, so they actually choose means that are more dangerous or more violent than perhaps what a girl would, which means they complete the suicide more frequently, which is a really sad fact in our society. But the Gold Coast as well, of course, has higher suicide rates than the whole of Queensland. So it's something else, I guess, that we have to be mindful. The fact that the government now put a lot of money into things like suicide prevention and treatment, particularly in this age group and gender, indicates that this is a real problem. I think that perhaps somewhere along the line we need to address at a school-based level, teaching kids how to recognise what a feeling is or an emotion, and then teaching them how to deal with it, so they've got strategies. I know we're moving towards things like resilience training and self-esteem, but I think we need to go one step further and probably also include things like the recognition of what an emotion is and appropriate ways of dealing with that at a school level.